It's probably having better patience with my children when I'm trying to teach them something versus what comes naturally to me with my clients or the people that I see on a regular basis. The kids come with this, I have told them or I have worked with them on a thing 1,000 times, and then the thing still isn't the way that we've talked about it being done. And then so that inherently comes with a you should have known versus what we do with our clients is we tell them the thing, we meet them where they're at, and if they didn't get it, then we continue to work with them until they do get it. And for whatever reason, and I trust me, I'm very introspective on this, I've thought a lot about this, is I've been a dad for 16 years now, and I didn't have the same understanding about meeting people where they're at when I began to be a father. And then therefore I developed bad habits around working with my kids through problems that, we get into patterns of behavior. And so I for sure have less patience, and I have to catch myself all of the time going back to the meet them where they're at. They are who they are and today, and that's okay. And what is the strategy to help them move forward? So that's something personally that I'm working in my life on, is just like catching myself. And I think that I'm getting better at it, but I have to still catch it because the instinct is to not be that way. So that's a way that I'm trying to be different.
I actually find that that's funny because you are the one who gave me like probably one of the most valuable pieces of advice I ever got when it came to raising my children, especially during challenging years when they were like teenagers. And you said, you have to give them grace. Like you told me that. And now you struggle with the same thing. Like give them grace to be who they are. Like give them grace to like have their moments, like when they're like screaming at you, for whatever the reason, because for whatever is going on in their life in that moment, like they need that grace. And in your case, it had to do with a situation that was going on with your family at the time. And you were learning to give, I think it was one of your brothers, like a little bit of grace, but you then applied that directly to me and was like, I think you need to do the same. And so I would say to you, probably the same.
I couldn't effing agree more. That is, yes. And in fact, I was thinking about it today, and I have this intention that when I go home, and then I'm gonna work with my son today on some of his schoolwork. That's the place that I need to embody. But I have to still like put myself in that headspace, or else it doesn't happen naturally, right? So I have to have intention around the person that I want to be with him. So that's something I'm working on. What about you?
I think you do something similar when you answer the phone for our business. You set an intention, your mantra to remind yourself that even though you're running a business, you're not chasing dollars. The mantra is, how can I help this person? And you say it to yourself right before you make the call or answer the call. How can I help this person? Because like that's ultimately what you want it to be.
The genuine intention.
And the business happens when it happens, but like the goal is to help, right? And so how can I help them?
The business is profitable because you help somebody. The end. So if I can figure out the best possible way with that intention to help the person that I'm talking to, whether they're wanting to be a client or a current client, then the money problem answers itself in the end. So if you can do right by people, then you have a business.
But it starts by setting that intention.